This old guy DIY has to do with removing the lower unit on a 1994 Force 40 by Mercury. And in this case, the process consists of removing this little bolt here. It takes a 3/8 inch open end, and this is the shift linkage. And then you come down here to the bottom, and there are 4 bolts, 2 on each side. They require a 9/16 open end or socket to remove them. So it's pretty straightforward. Get the shift linkage, come down here and get the 4 bolts. We'll see what's next. So with the shift linkage removed on the top, this is the bottom of the shift linkage. So you just have to pull out this little cotter key and then push that pin out, and then this lower unit will pull away. This is a little pin that came out of there. I just grabbed it with a little pliers and pulled that out. And a friend recently got this motor on a 1994 boat that she purchased. And oftentimes when somebody gets a new boat, or if I get a new boat with a motor, I assume that the thing has been neglected, especially if it's dirty and doesn't start very well, which was the case on this one. So my technique is always to first of all start it. If the thing will start, that tells me there's some hope here. Then I remove the lower unit and check out the impeller. So I'm curious to see what I'm going to. Now with this outboard, it's just 4 bolts that were in these holes that had to be replaced, and that's a 3/8 inch head on it. So now as we reveal, let's see what the impeller looks like. And this is what the impeller looks like. I have a new one coming from Amazon today, so I'll pull this one out and see how it compares to the new one. Coincidentally, the postal lady showed up at the owner's house. Amazon delivered. So there's what the new impeller looks like. We'll install it. When installing the new impeller, I put it into the housing, and there's a little notch right here by my thumb, and that notch goes on the pin down here. So I'll drop this housing assembly down over the shaft, and then when I can feel the shaft is down to the bottom, I will just turn that drive shaft a little bit. The pin will fall into the notch, and then I'll be able to bolt it up. And you'll know everything is properly aligned and the pin is engaged when you turn the shaft and the whole assembly moves. Now we'll just replace those 4 bolts that require the 3/8 inch socket, and we'll put her back together. When I'm working on the lower unit on a motor that's still on the boat, I oftentimes take a ratchet strap like this. You see I just hung it around the motor, so that gives me access to work down here and put the shift linkage back on, for example, and then I can button this thing up and have it in control with no concern for it falling. Now the impeller has been replaced, and as you might guess, Amazon beat eBay for delivery. So with the impeller replaced, just waiting for parts now, and we'll do some work here on the bottom end. Place a couple of seals next week, and we'll have her back in action. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.